Hi guys! Hope you're having a very good week and I hope you enjoy this tutorial, this Macra-Weave tutorial. This Macra-Weave is a present for my cousin Shay who lives here in America. When this video uploads, it will be her birthday, so this is her birthday present. So happy birthday, Shay. So I've made a few macrame pieces in the past, but I've never filmed one, so this will be my first one. It is a Macra-Weave, but if you like it, just leave a comment below and I can upload more of these videos, because I don't know if I'm gonna like filming this, but I think I might make it like a constant thing to do this type of tutorial. So I got this Macra-Weave tutorial idea from a YouTuber I follow. Her name's Emily Faith, and she actually taught me how to macrame, and so I'm going to link her Macra-Weave tutorial down below, as well as her 3 basic knot tutorial. She explains things very simply, and I will one day get around to making the basic knot tutorial. So for this Macra-Weave tutorial, I am using what I always use, which is the 3mm Macrame Cording, and this I buy off Amazon and it's really good. I'll link that below. I'll also be using fiber cotton yarn, whatever it is called. I'll show you. My sister sent me a whole bunch of this yarn, this fiber yarn, cotton, I don't know what to call it, from Australia that she was using, that she doesn't use anymore, and there's some really pretty colours. I'll show you them. So these are the fiber cotton. They are just like really thick and fibery. So I don't know which colors I'm going to particularly use at the moment, but there's so much to choose from, and there's even like this like chunky wool one. So Shay likes this brand called Spell. It's an Australian brand. Like this is like the color scheme that I was gonna go for. She owns a lot of dresses from this company. Wait, got in focus. So that one and this one. So I'm thinking like the purple one. So I'm thinking these I'm going to use. I just don't know what. I think I'm just gonna see how I feel. And then I think I might incorporate some yellow as well. So we've got to see, and some white. But it just depends on how much and what I'll do, because it's a smaller macrame piece. I know you can get some of this fiber cotton from Michael's, so I'll link below. So I'm also using driftwood that I got last year when we went out to Jordanelle Reservoir. But you can use like, these are from, I'm pretty sure these are from just Walmart, and they're just wood dowels, and they are they're 12 inches long. There you go. So yeah, that's them. So for this particular process, I will just explain as I go, because I don't know exactly what it's going to look like or what it's going to or what I'm going to do. So I will explain it as I go. So hopefully that'll be fun, or it could be stressful depending, but you can tell by my face if it's stressful. Okay, so let's get into it. I've already cut the macrame cord, and I did 12 pieces of cord at 10 feet. So that should be enough to get us through this. So I'm going to cut another piece of macrame cording, and the length, just a little bit length, and do a double half hitch along this top.
Piglet, can you tie a knot?
I cannot.
Ah, so you cannot.
No, I cannot not.
Not?
Who's there?
So now that the double half hitch is done, we're gonna move. I'll show you what to do at the ends when we get further down, because we're gonna do some more double half hitches. So I'll show you how to hide these ends away, and then we're going to next do square knots, and they're gonna be a little bit abstracty. So I'll show you how I do that. Okay, so I have done this like abstract design, just zoomed you up on it, and then I'm going to do a double half hitch like this along here. Sit, sit. Pause, sit. Okay, so I finished the double half hitch. I'm going to go down to about like here and then do another like wiggly line double half hitch to start a new row. Alright, so I finished this row here, double half hitch row, and then also I made this little subsection in the macrame to give it like this abstract feel. Then now I'm just going to start doing a square knot. Okay, so that's what this section looks like. I'm going to do a double half hitch here, one across here, a square knot, and then another one down here. Okay, so I have finished all the layers. So I added like a little one down here to weave into. So next I'm going to show you how to close these sections off. Oh, it's like golden hour. Okay, so I'm going to clip some tape onto the end here, onto each end, and then I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so these all have little tabs. Zoom you up. Oh, it's a bit darker. All has sticky tape on the end, and then I'm gonna flip her over. And then with the one you can see, I'm going to loop it into the back and tuck her in like that. So I'm going to do that to all of them. I skipped the first one and loop it into the next two or three, third one. Okay, and so this is ready to start macro-weaving. We're going to move on to the macro-weaving part, and we're going to braid in. I think we're going to use this pink chunk of it's nice and long, and we're going to braid weave it in. So starting at this end, we're going to work in twos. So we're going to loop, loop this through the two and then have that down. Okay, so have it like this, and then we're going to get these two and then loop this around and through. So this is where it's time consuming. I'm going to take all this and put it through this hole. So now that the row's done, we're at this end, the last two. We are going to, I've already looped it behind, but then I'm going to repeat the same process but do it backwards. And that's what it looks like. Okay, to finish off these pieces, to finish off this, we're gonna tuck them behind. So, kind of like what we did before. And just find a piece that we want to tuck it behind itself, like that. And that's what it'll look on this side. Just gonna squish them down. So the next area we're going to work on is in this section. We're going to use this chunky thread, and this is much easier than the braid, and we're going to weave in and out of each. Go back and forth weaving. So I'll show you how to do that. I'm going to start on this end, and so I'll just see if I can bring you closer. Behind, in front. I'm going to push these a little bit down. In front, behind, in front. Okay, so I have done like a little section here. I can just work in like, because this part of the macrame is a little bit smaller, so I'm going to now move to this section here and do all that. And I've just been I started just in the back I started with this piece of thread and then cut these, and then I'll tuck them in later, but just so I can work more neatly. Weave in. Okay, I'm gonna add down here now. I just weaved in and out, in and out. Okay, so I added the yellow in here. That's just extra. But I think I need to, I'm gonna add this weaving down here because it needs to sandwich together a bit better, because I think this piece here would look good. And then we'll move on to this section, and I'm thinking of putting in some purple down here, but we'll see. So I'm thinking white here, just one layer, like one up, one down, and then some tassels there, purple tassels, and then purple here. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Okay, just checking in. It's been a few hours, but I had to undo this layer to get into here. I actually found these tools my sister had left me. I'll see if it's from Loom and Spindle, so maybe I'll try and see if I can link them down below, but they've been really helpful. This one especially, with the thicker macrame. Just pushing the weaving up It's been super helpful. So I've been using that. I also added this white braid, and I really like how it looks, but just to give me a break from this weaving. Oh, and I've also added this purple one down here. I think it'll balance all out with this down here. It'll balance it all out. It'll kind of look cute. But here, I wanted to do this on camera, and this is adding some tassels to this section. So you cut like probably a few inches, so probably like this. Okay, so I'll zoom you up. So what you do with the little strand, you go around 2, wrap the strand around that piece, and then thread it between these 2 and loop it over. Sorry if you can't really see it. Loop it over like that and pull through. I really like it, what it looks like. It looks really cool. Okay, I think I've done enough here. And then I think I'm gonna add some of this here. Yeah. Okay, so I added the yellow in and then just finished doing the weaving here. And I'm just gonna give it a little trim. I think I might keep them like this, like abstract, but I'll give them a trim. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, and then what it looks like on the back, there's some knots here and there, but everything's like tucked in or has like a place. Yeah, so that is my first Macra-Weave. Yeah, so that is my first Macra-Weave, and I will send it to Shay. Yeah, if you enjoyed it, just give it a thumbs up and leave any comments below about any questions that you might have, and follow Instagram for daily updates, and we'll see you in our next video. Thanks, bye!